Hi everybody, it's Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today. I'm tying a wee Irish Stimulator in hot olive. Right, really good little fly, well worth having in your box. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anyone that wants to support the channel, to get access to the members only content and be eligible for the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vise, and I'm starting some black thread. I'm deliberately using black. I want to kind of dull down the olive colour that I'm using slightly, but you can use, if you want it brighter, it's up to you. You can use a primrose or something, or a yellow thread underneath. So for the tail of the fly, I've got some roe deer dyed golden olive. Just clearing out the rubbish, and then I'm going to stack it. Right, which might be a bit unusual, but I'll explain it now as I go along. So I've stacked the hair. Right, if there's a broken piece around, just clean that out. And I've got this, right, and it's now nice and crisp, clean at the end. I'm just going to shove it. I'm just going to very gently move my fingers as I pinch it, just to knock it out of alignment slightly. Right, when it comes off the hide, it's the lengths are far too uneven on this, so I like to stack it and then bring it back to a bit of a taper. So I just feel it's a bit better. It gives you more consistent flies. So anyway, there's the tail there, length of the shank, something like that, off the back. Catch that in at the front, which is basically the body length, more or less, and I'll just take the thread back. Don't need to crank down on it super hard, just especially your last wrap, that can be kind of gathering. And there you go, that's your tail. Trim that close, and I'll tie in my rib on the way back down, which is very fine gold wire. And I'm going to actually just creep a wee bit more there, just sort of in the start of the bend, very slightly. Body, I've got this hot honey olive silver, which is a nice colour. It's a sort of golden olive with a wee bit of fluorescence in it. It's very nice. I got this from Rob Denson, and I've got to say silver's very good. So get my dubbing on. Once it starts, you can even, if you want, come back and use the dubbing just to kind of gather the tail slightly there, and then come up to the front. There's where the wing's going to be. We're ready for the body hackle, which is, I've got a Grizzly saddle hackle here, dyed West of Ireland golden olive. It blends right nice with this honey olive. So got that tied in. Full turn the half at the front and then come back down the body. That's 3 on the 4th. I'll just follow it around with the wire. Catch it in. Nice tight wraps as you rub up the body. Now when you get to the front, sweep everything back. Get a full turn of wire in front of it. Then you can catch that off. break away the hackle. And then we'll come in with a wee bit of Velcro. Just bring that seal fur into the hackle fibres a bit. This helps sort of transmit the colour when it's viewed from below, the light passing through it. Keeps the hackle fibres from separating swimming as well. It's a step that's worth doing with the Velcro. Wing, similar amount of the same deer hair. Again, roe deer, which I think is for tying sedgehogs, hedgehogs, and these Irish style stimulators. It's far and away the best deer hair, I think. Just the right amount of flare. The tip length's generally quite nice. The diameter of the hair's good. It's really what I like. So I've just done the same thing. I've stacked it and then knocked it out of alignment. Wing length, I don't want it as long as the tail. I want it like, there's the tips there, sort of halfway into the tail or so. So maybe there, right? Again, it's up to you. If you want a longer wing, tie a longer wing in, but I like something like this. You can see there when I put it back, it's shy of the tail, but still quite noticeable. Just tidy everything up, break that away. I'm going to get the same wire, right? Now I like to rib the thorax, or the front portion, whatever you want to call it. I like to rib that as well as the body, but if you prefer, you can tie your hackle at the back and wind it forward. So some more of the honey olive seal fur. And I'm going to dub from the front back the way. I'm going to use that to sort of gather the wing a wee bit. The dubbed fur doesn't bite in the same, or the dubbed thread I should say, doesn't bite in the same to the deer hair as the bear thread, and it gives you a bit more, it sort of pulls it together a wee bit more. There you go. Head hackle, I've got this badger dyed hot orange. It's a cock hackle, but it's a cheap cape. It's it's actually a saddle, an Indian saddle. So although it's cocky, it's and sharp, it's quite soft. So just tie it in, really thin stem, so I can fold it back, break that away. Then get in with my hackle pliers, and I'll just take a couple of turns at the front there, and then there's like 2.5 down the body or something, in the body section, something like that. And then just follow it round with the rib, coming up through, get to the front, sweeping everything back, and then because I've used such a fine wire, I mean this is it's a Semperfli, it's a 0.1mm, it's really light. I'm just going to fold that back as well, and then I'll just snap away my hackle, worry away the wire. And then before I whip finish, I'm going to just get in with the Velcro again, just in this wee thorax section. Sort of helps blend the colour and just make sure I snap that away properly. Need to cut it. So I just noticed that the hackle that I broke was actually not completely snapped off. And then just roll it between your finger and thumb, sort of, you'll get that, it'll put the hackles into the nice shape, and then that shape will be maintained when you're fishing it because of the swimming action. So the last thing, just a whip finish. Don't catch it in your thread. Force plenty. Tie that off. Nice wee neat head. And then varnish and you're done. So there you go. That's a hot olive Irish Stimulator. They work great in mayfly hatches, fish vlog style. They work good in a sedge hatch as well. So well worth having. I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed it. If it was, if you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel. Tight lines, guys. Bye.